Good morning, YouTube. We've got some pretty big news, but I think it's better if Megan tells you.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
Hello, YouTube. I'm 4 months pregnant, and I'm pretty sure Dan's the father.
It's not the milkman? Damn. Well, there you go. That
right.
was,
Do you like that joke or do you hate
No,
that
I think
joke?
it's funny.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah, Megan thought it'd be a great idea if we wore this awesome onesie with the, I guess probably Ferrari's little tiny F1 cars.
They're little generic Ferrari-looking cars. I don't think this has official branding.
No,
they look like Ferrari though.
Well, they're little tiny race cars.
That was-
This would have cost like $200.
Yeah,
if
it was an actual Ferrari onesie. You know, I've been telling my ovaries for years to just hang on. Not all hope was lost. And they were shocked very late last year when I said, let's give it a try. And try we did. And and so very quickly, shockingly quickly, we were pregnant. Now we find ourselves about 16 weeks in.
Yeah.
So I guess about 4 months. Yeah.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. For those of you who have a strange urgency to know what type of genitals I'm gestating, there is a penis in there. So let's get that out of the way right now. For those of you who are like, oh my god, I wonder what the baby's genitals are. It's got a penis. But other than that, very healthy.
Yeah, it kind of brings up some unexpected life change. Well, not unexpected. This was not unexpected.
This was not unplanned.
This is very intentional.
I managed to not get pregnant for 37 years. I was really good at it. And so it was most certainly planned.
So I guess the only unplanned part was, or I should say unexpected part was, we figured, given our ages, we didn't expect it to happen so quickly.
Yeah.
You hear so many stories and we felt so bad for so many people.
I had so many friends for so many years. Friends, employees, colleagues, much younger than me, who did not get pregnant that quickly. So we weren't expecting it to happen anytime soon because we're like, oh, well, you know, I'm 37, Dan's 40. Surely that slows things down. And it does in many cases, but for whatever reason, this seemed to be a go. So everything's functioning well, apparently, and I don't know.
First time it actually was tested.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like we finally put everything to use after all these years. But we've been waiting to consummate, in case you were... Yeah, no, we have...
It's totally celibate.
We're just really good friends.
With the documents stating that
we're married. Well, for tax benefits, you know.
Yeah, that's totally what it was.
Yeah. So here we are, 16 weeks into a pregnancy, and...
Did we tell the name?
No.
No. It's not your guys' business.
No, it's really not. No, that's not for...
I'm sure at some point you'll find out, but...
It's not for the entire internet's consumption.
So don't try and suggest names. We already have a name.
We're done.
It's in stone. All right? This is done.
It's done.
But we didn't want to tell most people the name because we don't like when people react negatively to a name and it just makes it sour for you. By the way, if someone is pregnant and says, hey, we're going to name our kid whatever, and you're like, I don't like that name, you're a dick. Don't do that, okay? Like, that's so mean because those people really like that name.
They're probably really excited.
Yeah, they're really excited. Oh, we're going to tell them the name, and then you're like pooing on their name. Don't do that. That's not cool. We've told our friends
I've told
and family.
my close friends and we've told their family, but it's a different thing when you're talking to like a football stadium. Well, not like the biggest football stadium in the world, but like there's 3,000 of you now, and so there's like a small football stadium. Maybe it's not the University of Michigan, but it's, you know, smaller. Michigan State. I don't know. There's that.
At least a very large high school.
I'm not interested in being that familiar with all of you as much as I enjoy.
Yeah. Well,
communicating with you.
We wanted to do this video because obviously there will be some changes to our lives.
And the state of the pregnancy will become undeniable at some point.
At some point, immediately people are going to go, oh, like, you know, will the car content change and blah, blah.
This will never be a channel about a kid.
No.
But,
no,
so I don't think anybody's worried about that.
No, like, I mean, obviously, like, it's going to impact my ability to produce some content because my time might be consumed more, so my availability might not be as easy. Like right now, it's kind of like I can do this 24/7, and I can do crazy things. Like,
and he does, believe me.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
he's
like
reading your texts in bed at 11, and I'm like, you know, normal guy needs to go to bed.
This is all in to do this whole thing. Like this and Gated 6 and all that stuff right now consumes every waking moment of my being. But obviously that won't be able to be the case in a couple more months. So in case you're wondering, the math on that, August due date, mid-August.
Mid-August.
The good news is I was concerned, you weren't concerned, I was concerned that it would affect the devaluation tour of Colorado. August, I think, is a early enough time frame that even if she were to deliver late, we would still have a while before the devaluation tour of Colorado. So we're not going to cancel it. It's still going to go on. So if you're interested in doing that, go to mgsc.me/Colorado 2021. So yes, that's still happening. I will still be there for that. No, we're not selling the Ferrari. No, I'm not getting a 4-seat Ferrari. I'm not changing any of that. Did that have any influence on buying the truck sooner? I would say yes.
No, I think he would say yes to me on that. Yeah, we need it because it's like safe or something.
But, like
a Subaru was plenty safe.
Yeah,
no, that
safe.
truck has nothing to do with the baby. I refused with the baby in the truck equation. Nothing.
Fine.
No.
But
he was begging me for the truck long before conception.
True.
So it's like, no, he works the baby into somehow truck.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
that's crap.
This does pose a problem.
Yeah.
We love the Mini.
I love the Mini.
I like it too. It's
I
a great
love
car.
the Mini. It's the perfect car for me.
There's a slight problem, which is, it's locked. There is only one of these.
Yeah.
There is only one door. Trying to squeeze in and load a baby into the rear of that with one door.
We anticipate that would be, like, as much as I might want to keep my Mini Cooper, that doing that over and over again would be with a sleeping baby, with a fussy baby, trying to get the baby out of there quickly, like it seems like it'd probably be a pain.
So
you'd get tired of it.
That brings up a few things. Number one, this is technically for sale. If someone wants one, I'm not going to hook you up. Like, just to be clear.
I like my car.
Yeah, we're not going to, like, give it away. No.
I know what I have.
Right. If someone wants this car...
Most likely we're going to trade it in.
Most likely.
Somewhere.
But, if someone wants to offer us a reasonable price, we would consider it. Second thing about that is we are on the hunt for a new car for Megan. Megan has certain specific requirements. We would like your help in finding the car.
Well, your perspectives are always welcome.
Here's her requirements.
Should I talk about as...
Sure. I'm going to take this off, by the way.
You hate it?
No, but, You
feel dumb?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take it off.
Done my part. I've worn my clown suit.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. So what would you like? What's your ideal vehicular unit? Yeah. All right, so the second closest vehicular.
So, life priorities.
4-door
if we're talking about
required.
a 4-door for the sake of her own sanity once she has a tiny person. So 4 doors, the first criteria. Second is no minivans. There's going to be a lot of criteria that are just no.
Yeah.
No minivans.
No SUV.
No SUV.
No truck. We already have
Naturally.
one. We already have
no truck. And it was no truck before I owned a truck.
It must be a car.
It must be a car versus covered wagon.
No, I mean no
SUV,
no yeah. No.
Okay, so it has to be a car. I hate all big vehicles. They're disconcerting to drive. They don't corner. They're no fun. They take more gas. They're ugly. Guys, no supercar luxury car brands.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
Ideally 50,000 or less, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's 50,000 is reaching. Despite what, my husband's profession and interests notwithstanding, I don't want to own a supercar for my vehicle, and it's inconsistent with what I want to put out there, especially considering I don't work in a for-profit industry and I'm a healthcare provider. It would be, I think...
There's some bad optics there.
Yeah, no high-end luxury cars. I mean, obviously, no Ferrari. I know there's a 4-door Ferrari, yay. That's not for my...
4-seat.
Oh, 4-seat Ferrari, that's not for what I need. That doesn't work for me. And I don't even know if that works good for an infant. No Porsche, no Lamborghini, no Ferrari. So supercar brands out.
Hatchback.
I do strongly favor hatchbacks. I just like them. The most important cargo for me is, obviously, number one is going to be the baby. Close second is Moses. There needs to be enough room for a child. And no, I'm not going to need any more room than that because I know how to prevent that. We're doing this once. Thanks. Baby car seat safely.
Dog in the back.
And Momo comfortably.
By the way, we would show Mo, but he's on a walk right now.
Mo is on a walk right now.
Our neighbor's walking him.
Yeah. As much as I am not into supercars and luxury cars, stylistically, I love how the Mini looks. It's really cute. I don't want something that is
Hideous and boring.
ugly.
No Toyotas. No Toyota Camry.
Oh, absolutely not. Come on.
This is a cool car.
It is! For me, again, this is perfect. If I were a car, I would be this car. And everybody, like, I've had people ask me before if you could have any car. I'd be like, no, literally, this is the car. This is it.
Sad to see it go.
I know. It makes me sad to see it go.
Full disclosure, we have a car we like, but we don't want to tell you because we don't want to create any sort of like confirmation bias or what's it called? Anchoring. We don't want to create any anchoring, right?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a good term.
Yeah, we would like to see if there's something that could sway our decision. So, like, just like the truck I chose was swayed by people talking about which vehicle to get. So I actually was going to buy a Ford, and I was convinced to buy a Dodge or Ram.
Yeah.
A Ram, frankly, because it ended up being, I think it's a better truck. We have a car we like, but we would like to see if someone has a legitimate reason why we should buy a different car, or if that car even gets brought up.
I'm going to test drive some things. I'm going to look around.
Yeah, we'll bring you along.
Yeah, and no, it's interesting because the way that I shop for automobiles, and I try to do that as with the lowest frequency possible, would be very different. I think for many of you, it should look cute and it should be like fun and nimble to drive, but it should I don't know anything about the inner workings thereof. I have strange exclusionary criteria, which is what I think what other people would be like. That's challenging.
Yeah.
She just said she wants 4 doors and she wanted to be able to reliably say.
The hardest part is the hatchback. There's another criteria. We have to actually be able to get it in the U.S. I understand that there are some awesome hatchbacks in Europe.
Yeah, no, that's really sad.
We're kind of jealous.
The European market is actually the car market that would best suit me.
There's like 10 cool hatchbacks in Europe that we would love. We can't get any of them.
But no, because Americans are all like, Camionero.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is nothing like that here.
It's really limiting. Like, believe me, I've been trying to find anything and there's just nothing. Rachel just brought us some banana bread muffins. Mo's back. I'm gonna take a bite. Oh, thanks, Rachel. So good.
Barring a pregnancy, I would not be replacing this automobile because I really like it. Let me know your thoughts. You've heard my criteria, which I know to many of you sounds strange. And I'll be interested to hear what you guys say.
It's a good muffin.
Oh, Dan's eating a banana muffin. Thank you, Rachel.
Super good.
It is super good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can have mine.
No, you have yours.
No, you love banana more. Okay.
There's our big news, life-changing events. So 2021 is quite the year already. It's already crazy, and it's going to get crazier. And I guess there'll probably be some occasional updates and whatever, but
obviously, as the date approaches, I will look visibly more pregnant. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate your assistance in advance.
We'll keep you in the loop on what happens with this. Again, if someone wants to buy this car, get in touch with me. I think it's a 16. It's got like 25 or so thousand miles on it. I mean, it's not perfect. It's been a daily driver.
It's not perfect. It's my daily driver.
No.
And I drive a lot in it. Well, I guess maybe with 25 grand, it's not
that many
bad.
miles.
But I go everywhere in it. I go park downtown, so I get little door dings. I mean, it's a thing.
It's got some dings. It's got some chips and scratches and whatever. And
do you want to talk about it wasn't an accident? There's a video of it.
Oh yeah, it wasn't an accident.
Yeah, you can go look at the accident.
So
that's way better than a Carfax.
Yeah,
if you can see the video.
Yeah, full disclosure, it's been an accident.
Yeah, not a major one. It didn't tweak the frame or anything.
It busted a headlight, and they had to replace the hood. Pretty much, I think it was like $5,000 or $6,000 in damage because the headlight was $3,000. The headlight, that's $3,000.
Yeah.
But other than that, they did a pretty decent job on the repair. It looks pretty okay.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, we'll have more car stuff, Ferrari stuff coming up soon. Hit the like and share button.
Smash
subscribe.
that subscribe button. Smash that button.
I hate that.
Yeah,
that's
me
why I never
too.
say that.
But it's like Tavares told you, like calls to action work.
They do. They do.
Calls to action work.
So if you would lightly scroll down with your mouse, hover it over the button that says subscribe, and then click. That would be awesome. Thank you. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll be doing more car stuff. It's gonna be sweet.